You see her recording. You hear her speak. Give it up for Janet.
I picked this microphone because it's a little closer to you guys. Hi. Thank you very much. I had to make sure I was here because I knew you guys weren't going to be around next week, and so I thought I'd read some things from books and something new. And the first thing I was going to read was from a book of mine of performance art poems called Chapter 38 V2. And this poem is called The Way You Tease Me. What I think I like the most about you is the way you always leave me wanting more. And then when you kiss me and when you start to pull back, I want to cock your head and lean and then kiss you again. But I never know if you'll let me. What I think I like the most about you is the way you roll your sultry, deep voice over me like a wave of heat on a summer afternoon. You used to pause to tease me with your words until sweat dances down my back and kisses my skin. What I think I like the most about you is the way you glide your arms around my waist and make me want to just collapse in your grasp and run my hands up and down your back until I hear you moan and sigh. What I think I like the most about you is the way that absence makes the heart grow fonder. And then when we touch, you say that we should take it slow, take our time, enjoy every moment. And you know, you couldn't be more right. What I think I like the most about you is the way that things that make me think I have to fight for you are the things that make me second guess myself, because nothing's ever right. Not you, not me, not relationships, not sex, not love, not relationships, not love. What I think I like the most about you is the wondering, is the waiting, is the teasing. Yeah, that's what I like. The high-charged guessing game. The flirting. The first touch. The first everything. Thinking about the possibilities. Yeah, that's what I like. Thank you. The next piece I wanted to read for you is a poem from the periodic table of poetry. I wrote, because I was crazy and challenged myself, to write a poem for every element in the periodic table. And I thought I'd share one with you. That was quite a challenge. And one of the ones I actually did in the form of a song. This is why I had to put my periodic table poetry book on a stand so I could do this for. This is number 50 in the periodic table, and it's called Tin. If I only had a brain. If I only had a brain, I'd get out from under this bent tin roof that covers me while I sleep at night. Tin metal sheets keep the rain away, but the wind, oh God, the wind. If I only had a brain. If I only had a brain, I wouldn't use my old tin cup and stand at the corner of 3rd and Lamar and ask for change. You see all the commuters cross that corner to catch their train. You see, I wait at the other side, 'cause the ones with the money have to walk right by. That's when I rattle my old tin cup, give them doe eyes and say, God bless. If I only had a brain. Well, if I only had a brain, I wouldn't be rattling my old tin cup to ask for tin change. I'd get myself up. If I only had a brain, I'd have a ton of money. I'd eat in fancy restaurants. I'd wear the plastic bib. If I only had a brain, I wouldn't be poor, drinking tin cans of Fanta, eating soup from a tin can, living on Tin Pan Alley. If I only had a brain, well, you might bend me, but I just won't break. 'Cause if I only had a brain, then I'd be great. Yeah. Hello, who is it? I thought I would do something new for you that I only happen to have on my phone. And this is called Violations in the Name of Love. A long time ago, a longtime friend was engaged to the man of her dreams. But she violated their trust when she started sleeping with a coworker. She told me, I love this guy, but everyone loves my once fiancé. I told her, well, I hope it works out. And apparently it did. Her longtime love forgave her. The wedding was on again. She even asked me to be a bridesmaid, but that's when everything started going so wrong. I'd respond to her every email, and even though I'd try to appease, she'd be enraged at me because I believed in truth. So, according to her, apparently honesty is not what friends are for. When I saw there was no way this friend could ever be moral or honest to her friends or to the man she'd marry or even to herself, that's when I ended the friendship. We were no longer friends, but because of our past, she invited me to her wedding. I didn't go to the church. For her lack of morality, a church seemed kind of ironic. But I went to the reception on February 10th, did like everyone else, and complimented the bride. But they played country music, which isn't my style. So even though there was snow outside of the reception hall doors, we went outside to dance with my love in the snow where the music might be muted. A minute or two after dancing, an old man walked outside and asked to cut in. My love smiled, and I was touched that a stranger saw us from the hall and joined in the snow for a dance. In the name of love, these two once lovebirds chose a wedding day close to Valentine's Day. But 3 different men bearing that name were all murdered centuries before that date meant love. And I suppose it makes me smile knowing that my parents were married on February 18th, right around Valentine's Day. But I should remember that the Valentine's Day before my dad was born was the Valentine's Day massacre with Al Capone in my hometown killing 7 guys from the other side. Because sometimes Valentine's Day isn't pretty, and even though my once friend married near this date, that was only another sign to me that her marriage would never last. Years later, I hear from another woman that remained her bridesmaid, and they said that she was divorced now. She should have known that violations in the name of love would never lead to happiness. Violations of that nature, no matter your implied intentions, will never set you free where true love is meant to be. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Janet.